was born to be free.
Good morning. It's 3 a.m. on Sunday in Gosport, Marina, and I'm up somehow, just getting ready, making a thermos of coffee, just lifting blood sugar because I'm a little bit low. So I've had a cereal bar, and I've got a Red Bull. I need to wake up so we can leave here safely in the next half an hour and make our way to Lymington. And it's going to be interesting. There's not much wind. That seems to be my curse. I don't get the wind. I wanted to do sailing practice, so we'll see if the wind picks up. Otherwise, we've got a long motor ahead. It's a good 4 hours or so. 4 or 5 hours, we'll see. But let's get the boat ship shape, some coffee in a flask, and let's get ready to leave. And we'll have to get out of Portsmouth Harbour, but I can't hear too many ships out there, so let's get our night vision on. So we'll get all these lights turned out pretty soon, and let's get on our way. Okay, let's turn off outlets, battery charger, supply. I'll leave one light on for now. And we've got our internal light on, red. Let's turn on nav lights, autopilot, deck light, steaming light, navigation instruments, compass light. Leave the internal lights powered up even though they're not on. Okay. I've got a red torch, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Let's get the iPad on and charging. Gosport Marina to Lymington, 19 miles, 4 hours 44. Okay. Dim those down a bit. Right. Let's get the power in. So we've got our red and green steaming light and deck light. That's on, I can see my back light is on, okay. Let's start warming up the engine. I'm actually going to change my mind I'm going to turn the deck light off. I'll go out under traditional nav lights only. Something less to do. That's what boats will be expecting. Right, we are untied. Deck lights off. Idle rather, just sitting here on the pontoon. So let's go. Pulling away nicely, perfectly. Here's the end of the breakwater with 2 red lights in it, very helpful. So let's throw ourselves around that. Too quick. The next thing we've got is that's that entrance to the harbour. Okay. This is a small channel marker. I need to go on this side. Can you see that? Past the entrance to the harbour, another unlit road, and then there's this outer harbour marker that is flashing. Ship coming in. That's all right. Jump. Well, I didn't get 5 toots, so I can't be doing everything wrong. Must be doing something right.
VTS Polo and Shanshire, good morning. Endeavour Key outbound to the Navigator, please. Sure, please, VTS oppressor. Thank you.
you back because I saw some lights, and they're kind of what you want expected from the lights. So I could see a yacht, and then I could see a red support, a white, and two whites at different heights. So I am seeing a steaming ship heading across my bow, and so I've steered away. I've also pulled up Orca. There's Orca and there's marine traffic, which at least give me an easy way to see AIS in the cockpit. And sure enough, it's something called Lady Guia, and it's quite a big boat. So yeah, we're gonna very visibly head behind them because it's in the shipping channel here between Portsmouth and Southampton and the Isle of Wight. So we'll get out of their way and make it obvious we've seen them. There you go. Can you see him? Just passing past me. I have to keep an eye out for his wake. So actually I'm going to head perpendicular to his track. He is a marine traffic and oil chemical tanker from Italy. Welcome back. So now we're on the right heading to get us over towards Cowes, and we've got 5 knot wind off the starboard beam. I've put the headsail up, and that's given us an extra half a knot, so we're up to really fast, to be honest. We're 5.7 knots, but at 1500 RPM, that's all, maybe even a dash under. So this is very comfortable. And I don't know if you can see the sail lit by the steaming light, and I've got the Clipper yacht over on my starboard beam, but we're doing a parallel track, so I'm keeping an eye on them. If anything, we're going a bit quicker than them. They're on AIS. I can see they're doing about 4.5 knots. We're doing 5.5, so we'll let them slip away. And we've crossed the channel, so on our port bow will be a red can, and then I'll just make sure that passes down to the port side, and then we'll head on over towards Cowes. Well, welcome back. It's just coming up 6 AM, so an hour before it's light. Just going past Cowes and that outer marker buoy, and I've gone up to 1800 RPM with the headsail up because I had to cross the path of that Clipper and I didn't want to get in their way. So I'm now seeing a green from them. I don't know whether you can see that if I take the red light away from their tricolour. And yeah, we're doing 7.5, 7.4 knots with a nice 10 knot breeze at 60 degrees on the starboard side, so this is quite nice. So I'm just going to stay on this heading to get out of the way of that Clipper, and then turn towards, keep following the channel down towards Lymington. But so far I'd say it's going well. I must admit, my preferred place to be, my wife won't want to hear this, is on the bow, holding on. It's not rough, and it just gives me complete visibility because of course I do have my phone with AIS, so I can keep an eye out for the ferries and so on and other things, but not everyone has AIS. I don't have AIS, so yeah, I'm actually rethinking that. I think I need to get AIS transmitter so that other people can see me. Anyway, I'll bring you back later. Okay, well it's only just gone 6 o'clock, 6:05, and actually there's enough of a breeze to do, and current to do 4.6 knots under headsail with the engine off. So now I've got peace and quiet, and I'm sure that Clipper is going to overtake me, which is good. He's got mainsail up as well, and then I'll fall in behind him and follow him down the channel. Sailing with the engine off at last. 2 hours to go. Right, it's 6:30, half an hour before official dawn, and I've got the mainsail up. I don't know if you can see this. No, you can't. But engine off, headsail, mainsail. We're doing 4.5 knots over ground. A lot of that is the current. I've only got 5 knots of wind, but because I'm not in a rush, it's just nice to get the sail up and feel the calm and the peace, really. I wish you could see this. There's nothing quite like it. Let me just hand for myself, hand for the boat, get up the front. I do like being up the front. I get great visibility up here. So if I take that away, no, you can't see. So there's a very large ship. It's not an AIS. It's well lit. I think it must therefore be at anchor, but it hasn't got its AIS on. I think it's a ship. Very bright lights. Not underway. I don't have radar, so I can't check that out. Anyway, I'm on the course I want to be on. I'm well out of their way. We're still moving through the water, you can hear. Very gently. And it's absolutely beautiful here. Hopefully you'll be able to see soon. You see, I've got a beautiful view. I've got a beautiful view of the mainsail and the headsail. And you can't see it, but hopefully in half an hour, maybe, as the sun comes up, I'll bring you back. Just going past a container ship or cargo ship. It's either anchored or moored on one of those big ship buoys, I don't know, down near Newtown Creek. So that is the Isle of Wight behind it, so it's fairly close to shore there. I could certainly see it a long way away because it's lit up like a Christmas tree, and on AIS I could see it wasn't moving, but it was a bit confusing because I was looking for navigation lights, and of course it hasn't got any because it's not going anywhere. So I was trying to work out what it was. The sun is coming up. Well, it's not, but it's getting lighter. I can't see the sun, but it's getting lighter. My phone can now pick out the sails, but this camera I don't think can. So I'll bring it back when it's properly light. Well, it's getting light. I can turn my red light off. This has been good though, at least you're able to see me a bit. So, yeah, it has got light. There is so much cloud, there's no sun and there was no moon. But let's take a walk up the front. I'll show you what's going on. It's very calm, not much wind at all, but I'm making progress through the water, probably a knot. And obviously I'm going with the reason I got up at 3 was in order to flow along with the current and the tides. So that's all going quite well. We've got about an hour to go. Here's the view out the front. Quite murky. Can you even see the horizon? Just going past, that's Newtown Creek, where Becky and I had a lovely time. I can see some boats in there. Some anchor lights on. You may not be able to see it. But that was nice. Sails look good. Sails look good. Honestly, this boat is so solid. I'm so blessed. She might be 40 years old, but like the engine has been 100% reliable on this trip as usual since I did all that maintenance. We're only doing 3 knots over the ground, but we've only got 3.8 knots of wind. So I'm going to plod along like this, and we're due to arrive in about an hour and a half. You know, if the speed gets silly and there's just no wind, I'll start the engine again, but right now I'm enjoying the peace. Thanks for coming along.
All stations, please to the Solent Coast Guard. For maritime and safety information broadcast, listen channel 62. This is Solent Coast Guard.
Right, engine is on. Just 1250 RPM. 3.7 knots. As we make our making our way into Lymington, which is ahead. Not too far to go. About 25 minutes. I called them last night on the phone, so they know we're coming. They just want me to call them up on the VHF channel 80 as we get near the entrance, and they'll tell me which berth. I put my fenders out. I've rigged lines for port side too. Might as well pick one. 50% chance of being right, and then it's easy to swap. But there's fenders both sides, so we're all good to go. It's a funny day. It's very cloudy, so there's no sun, but obviously it's light now. Sea state calm. Wind has been anything from nothing up to, it's currently nearly 6 knots, 5.9 knots, almost on the nose, so I had to bring the sails in when we turned towards the mainland, almost into the wind. Funny watching stuff on AIS, such as that underwater operation kind of suction dredger ship that was bearing down on me before I turned right and headed in. And obviously saw the big ship at anchor or moored. So yeah, a good experience of learning what things look like in the dark. It was certainly been good. So I can see the masts of Lymington Yacht Haven there on the left. You may not be able to see those yet, but I'll keep you with me while we go and more. Looks like we've got one of the Lymington ferries coming out. That'll be fun, getting past that. I am not in a rush. I haven't been here before. I'm going to soak up the sights. 1500 RPMs will do me. Go in a few knots. I'll give them a call when we get closer. So it's starboard side 2 if bow's in. So while I'm out here, I will swap over. But they were very friendly on the phone, so I'm looking forward to looking up where this is, and we'll see what we're going to do. I'm doing this now so that I don't freak out the ferry. I'm on our auto tiller. Tuck it under here so it doesn't go down and wrap around my prop. So we are kilo 46. Let's go off this. Kilo 46. There's kilo. 46 is right near the end. Sounds good to me. Kilo. It's kind of halfway up. 46, so it goes to 50 at the end. Kilo 46. Alright. Look at that. White link. Give him a wide berth. We've only got a metre below the keel because it's low tide, so I don't really want to get out the channel. Centimetres below the keel, more like.
wake. Yeah, 10 centimetres. So I went right to the edge of the channel and we went down to 10 centimetres below the keel. Spicy. Bit of a wind actually pushing me off. Kilo 46. Quite short pontoons. Oh, too much. Driven it with a bit more speed right into the space, I think. Trying not to pull on the boat. I'm trying to learn how to put on lines.
Lymington Yacht Haven, a new place for us. Seems very peaceful. Let me show you the berth. So I'm lucky. I've got lots of these side fenders pontoon, so I don't need many fenders myself. Shore power. Made sure I'll turn the lights off in a minute, make sure I'm not hanging over. I will adjust my fenders so they're a bit higher for when I leave tomorrow, because my bow will swing. I'll even put another fender at the front here, just in case it touches this one. Well, that was an adventure. Ooh, Moody 41 deck saloon. Oh, that was always the boat I wanted if I'd won the lottery. Oh well, I can guess. I can look at that all day.